Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
We had plenty of failures by this point, and there's the 1,000 kills friend voucher. Good to see. So what you want to do mainly is shoot Helios until he's stunned. Now this will go through several different formations because Helios will change the method of attack. Like here's going to create several different. This is one of the more annoying ones. You create several different cannon particles. You have to try and shoot Helios, but also shoot the incoming cannons to prevent major damage. Now when you transform into this form, you have to use your Seeker missiles to destroy all 5 cores at the same time. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say. This is one of the more boring boss battles in the entire trilogy, in my opinion. I don't like this battle a lot, really. Okay, now he's done that, he's going to open his core. You need to transform into hyper mode, but also be careful because he'll try and ram you. So I would suggest a charged shot so that you use at him when he's going towards you. Then keep dodging his shots over and over again. Okay, so he has another form now. He can transform into a humanoid form at this point. When he does that, wait for the glowing spots to glow, and that will give you a chance to destroy his joints. Okay, so you might be wondering what happens when he's in this form. You need to be using the morphball bombs to disrupt his tornado form. That will allow you to, again, break him out of it and continue to stun him. But he will eventually exit this form anyway, so... And that's it! Helios has been defeated. And you didn't think there was a purple suit in this game, did you? We have the most powerful weapon in the game. This is the hyper missile.
Elysia is now free of further corruption, Samus. Both Leviathans have been removed from Federation space. Analysis has uncovered a message from Gandreda, sent while she was searching for the Pirate Homeworld. To our surprise, the message indicates that a Leviathan has also impacted the Pirate Homeworld. It's as if the planet itself is transforming into pure phazon. Left unchecked, this corruption could spread to the entire galaxy. The Federation is planning a full-scale assault on the Pirate Homeworld.
Hello, Gen A Person here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, where we've just landed on the Pirate Homeworld, ready to try and purge a planet we didn't necessarily want to save, but have to prevent the spread of corruption to further planets. So we're going to go ahead and just scan a few things on this planet while we're here, including this right here. This is a pirate cargo drone. Pirate cargo drones were designed to assist with the transporting of supplies through the Pirate Homeworld. Their aerial capabilities allow them to navigate the underground catacombs with relative ease. Cargo often consists of items too dangerous or volatile to be moved by hand. Is there anything else around here that we need to scan? Surprisingly no, so okay, let's just proceed onwards. Proceed to our infiltration mission. Now, we already have scanned these doors. They were back on Planet Brio in that space pirate section of the Fallen Jungle, so if you're wondering that's where that's from, then that's the answer. Now obviously we've got a cruel tank here that is in hyper mode, so yeah. Now as you proceed onwards, I must admit, my knowledge of the Pirate Homeworld is not very good at all. I'm having to use online sites and other resources in order to, like Metroid Recon for instance, to find my way around this place, so apologies if my memory of certain locations is very spotty, because this is the point of the game where I do not remember as much as I should be for this part of the game. I do remember this room though, so we have a new type of turret here. Despair class turret. Heavily armoured defense system, susceptible to explosive attacks. The space pirates have upgraded the venerable Remorse turrets with a new unit. The Despair turret has been reinforced with a layer of heavy armour, making it far more durable. The unit's defense capabilities remain identical to the previous model, and fast targets are still able to evade its limiting targeting system. As far as I'm aware, this was not in the NTSC version, it was added in the PAL version and the beyond. So you can see this thing is a bit more durable in terms of the amount of hits it takes, but if you just keep shooting at it, it should go down just like that. Right here, lift door is sealed shut. Use the nearby terminal to manually open the door. But this terminal is not something we can use, right? Okay, yeah. That's going to be important for an upgrade we get later on. Also, we have this right here. Terminal controls the nearby energy shield. Advanced visor system requires you to use terminal. I mean, I'm sure it can't be that bad, right? What? Nope. Okay, well, something up with that terminal. We don't think we can do anything about that just yet. If we go to the lift here, this system is online. Floor selection control panel is active and ready for use. Right, let's pick a floor. Let's go. Oh, let's go this one. Just for now. Oh, the exit is behind us. So it looks a bit okay. But it doesn't look like we can get into there. There's a missile expansion right here, but okay, so doesn't look like we can do anything about that just yet. So only one floor we actually can go on. Proceeding onwards, we've got another lock part here. This mechanical gate cannot be opened from this side of the room. Oh, what? Why does that hurt? Maybe this is why the planet's underground. There seems to be some sort of acidic rain on this home planet. That explains a lot, really. That's why the pirates love their underground bases. Because they're forced into it on their home planet. Scan this right here. We haven't seen this type of door yet for space pirates doors. Space pirate doors are based on stolen Federation technology. They all include a low-level energy shield that will open the door when shut. When shot, sorry. When shut. Orange shields will only react to high-temp shots. Anyway, let's give you the formally warm welcome to the Pirate Homeworld.
Samus, Gandreda's communication capsule has revealed additional information concerning the pirate facility. We believe there is a cargo supply route that connects directly to the seed. The gate in this room appears to be its main entrance. It will be impossible to go through that area unless you can find protection from the acid rain.
So, looks like we have our objective for this area. Instead of having to destroy a shield this time around, or disable it altogether, we can actually, there's a route that the pirates had directly into the seed itself, so we need to be able to get into that particular route, but it seems like we need a certain power up in order to be able to get it, which is looking like our main objective. Pirate alarm system. Alert beacon is retracted and no threats are detected. Yachts. The special order to take out some space pirates. Let's keep it that way. So when you go through here, make sure to stay on this narrow walkway because otherwise you'll be in the vicinity of the acid rain. Now, stay along these lines. Do we get anywhere? We get some. Oh, we always see pirate cargo crates anyway because they've been on previous planets. What am I thinking of here? As I say, a lot of my memory of this planet is quite patchy to say the least. Now we cannot actually get through there because there's gaps in there with the acid rain, and even if we could, we lack what we need to get past that door anyway. So looks like there's 2 power-up systems we need to find. So here we have something. Our ventilation fans are blocking the vent duct. Cables can be seen leading up through the ceiling. Power cables are connecting the ventilation fans to a control terminal located on the upper walkway. So it looks like we need to be able to stop that from rotating in order to get in. Fortunately, if you look very closely, there is a grab ledge right up here. It's a very narrow walkway, so don't blame if you miss it. But now we get to be all Metal Gear Samus. Well, there's an expansion here, but we can't actually get it in the moment. You try to bomb it all you like, but you won't be able to get it from this angle. So what you want to do, I believe, is go into the left-hand route here. That will be able to take you all the way around this way. And we can grab ourselves a missile expansion. Okay, now we've obtained that, so let's roll back along the other way. And we can proceed on with our infiltration mission. And there's acid rain there, so it looks like we have to stay within these boundaries just for now. Safety covering is in place and preventing air duct access. Powered by nearby terminal. Oh, and hey, we have something we need here. So it's time to twist, pull, and we have our 4th energy cell of the game. That opens up a shortcut on the way back, and it also disables the fans so we can get past them. Very, very nice. Now we have to wait for the loading screen to go through. Interesting room we're in here now. Energy is being distributed at regular intervals throughout the facility room from this generator. Dang. We still don't have that, surprisingly. This system is inactive, unable to use the elevator in its current state. I also smell a parrot around here somewhere, but can we get to it just yet? Which room are we in the moment anyway? It looks like we need to drop down in order to proceed. I didn't need to use hyper mode to take you out at all. Using how you use hyper mode to take out crawl tanks is really annoying. Crawl tanks in particular, I don't know why those are the most annoying, but they are. Anyway, here we have something. Hatch appears to be covering a small passageway. It can probably be pulled open with enough force. So you can see there's a two-way morph pool route here. If we try to go through this way, we are in this section right here. Doesn't appear we can do much though without the upgrade that lets you see through this room. So instead we have to go ahead and use the grapple lasso to change the Waterfall Tunnel that's active. And now we're in a different room entirely. There's a green door there which we haven't seen before. Hang on. There's a power up in this room. I don't think we're supposed to go through this way. Yeah, let's go back. I'll try and get power up. I'm pretty sure there's a power up somewhere in this room. There we go. There's a missile expansion. By the way, the last two missile expansions means we have more than half the missile expansions in the game. So sorry, I forgot to mention about the last one. So we have 26 missile expansions out of 50 so far, which is pretty good. We got a lot. Obviously, we will be doing lots. Oh, that's going to be very important much later on in the game. But for now, we'll just have to ignore that part. We will be getting to the main portion of that room at a later date. So something to remember. For now, we'll be more sneaky and getting around different locations. Now we come into this room right here. Hardened phasing is invulnerable to your weapons, but a strong impact could probably destroy it. Control terminal operates the conveyor system, unable to operate with standard visors. Tank contains raw phazon. Substance is highly volatile and will explode if disrupted. Pirate surveillance drone scans for intruders and activates alarm system if hostiles are detected. Switches operate a locking device for important pirate technology. They must be hit simultaneously. Important pirate technology, eh? Oh hey! I recognise that power up! Right, so what you want to do here is to use the Seeker missiles. That will unlock our new power up, I think. Yes, here we go. Right, we finally have our first major upgrade in the Pirate Homeworld. That didn't take too long to achieve, actually. And it's a returning power up from Metroid Prime. Here we have the XRay Visor. XRay Visor online. Use the X-ray visor to see through phasite. Press and hold minus and point to the lower left zone to enter X-ray visor. So yeah, the X-ray visor functions very similarly to how it does in Metroid Prime. It lets you see things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to see and lets you see through walls. But it has some new functionality for Metroid Prime 3 in particular. You see these terminals right here? If we try to go through them normally, we couldn't do anything about it. However, if we switch to the X-ray visor, which you point to the bottom left when you set visors, because we have all the visors in the game now: combat, scan, command, and X-ray. So now if we go up to here, oh hey, we can see what the symbols say. Now this does take quite a while, so forgive me for being slow, because as you see, when you type on them, it resets the positions of all of the icons. So you have to, it does not, it's not, it can be quite difficult to speedrun unless you're really quick on the eye and really quick to notice where all the individual ones are, or know the exact patterns. I'm not quite sure if there's an exact pattern to it or not, but anyway, entering on the terminal or activate a cargo line of Phazon. So we need to wait for the Phazon to go past this location, shoot it down, and that will create a passageway through. While we're doing that, I want to try and see if we can find the Phazon cast. Oh, we've already got them. Never mind. Okay, so our pathway onwards goes through this tunnel right here. And we find ourselves in a walkway, and we can get to scan that green door we've seen before. Door has low level energy shield. A high frequency beam will disrupt the shield and open the door. Control terminal operates nearby door. Interact with the terminal to open the door. Terminal controls nearby energy shield. Drain the device's power to remove the shield. If you look at our map here, you can see we're in this narrow walkway which does connect to the command station that we snuck through below before, so there is that. This will take us all the way back to the lift section here. So we've sort of gone round in a circle here, but this is our objective is not something we can get to quite yet. So the main thing we've got here is the X-ray visor, so that is something of note. Now if you do try approach this door here, they've got extra security. Phase light can only be penetrated by high frequency beam weapons. If we switch the X-ray visor, you can see gaps in here, but we can't exactly do anything about it with our current weaponry, so that's annoying. What we can do with the X-ray visor though is to go into here and unlock this section right here. You are that one, and then it's you, I think. Then down here, and this one up here. That'll open this door and create a lift. This lift is going to take us into another section of the command center. This generator contains 3 energy cores that supply power to the planet's defense shield. And right here, we have some space pirate lore. Stowaway. Our attempts to intercept the Federation ship departing Ether were unsuccessful. With them went a collection of Phazon, the first to fall into Federation hands. They foolishly left most of the Phazon behind, allowing us to quickly collect what we could. But in our haste, we took more than mere Phazon. Our scanners have detected the remains of Dark Samus, who has revived herself within our Phazon storage. Surely we are cursed. The fiendish crew consumed all of the Phazon, then wiped out a third of the crew in a matter of minutes. Now she moves at will through the halls of Colossus, using her witchery to beguile the minds of the crew. We are unable to call for aid, and only a few of us remain to stand against her. All is lost. Interesting. Curious. Yeah, this room's going to become very important much later on in the game, but we can't do anything about it just now, so I have to proceed to go all the way back to our ship. Now, we don't really know what we need to do to try and get past the siege, so just have to do a bit more exploring, I guess. We have the X-ray visor, which will unlock some new areas, but I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do with that information. We can't go through this way just yet because that's blocked off. Oh, they're space pirates! These are a new type of space pirate, assault pirate trooper. Armor deflects missile attacks, vulnerable to beam weapons. The assault pirate troopers are some of the best the pirate military has to offer. They are heavily armoured and are resistant to most attacks. Their unique armour will deflect all missile fire, but is still damaged by beam attacks. Basic armament include an assault rifle and energy scythe, both powered by Phazon. EMP grenades are often employed against powered armoured foes. A new dash jet system provides increased mobility. Let's go into hyper mode to deal with you guys. And if we scan this terminal right here, we can see, yeah. So anyway, let's proceed onwards. I think might have to. There's limited places we can go, so we might try and find other landing sites on the Pirate Homeworld.
This is Federation Trooper NZG-41. Can anyone read me? Over. Repeat, this is Federation. I'm transmitting on an encoded channel. I was taken prisoner during the attack on Norian, but I've managed to escape. I have information about how to bypass the acid rain and get through to the seed. I don't know how long I can evade capture. I'm transmitting my coordinates now.
So, that's new information. Poor Federation trooper, he's been kidnapped for an entire month. Got kidnapped back on Norian a month ago, and now has been on the Pirate Homeworld this entire time as a hostage. Probably should have let Admiral Dane know about it, because the fact we had a missing trooper is rather concerning, but it does give us some clues. Now we know a bit more about what we might need to be able to get past the acid rain to get to the seed, so one step at a time, I guess. Okay, so it looks like we cannot disengage the locks just yet. However, we can claim ourselves a missile expansion. Now we have our first instance of need to use the X-ray visor to progress. Well, actually, second I should say. Now, as you can see, the locks on this randomly show up, so be on the lookout as they pop up. And now we've disengaged all the locks. The spinner will activate, and we can use the spinner to proceed. So, when you go into the gate here, that'll rotate this and pop us out the other side. You cannot just walk through that section because it doesn't really work. Anyway, we're back on the second floor right here. Now, from where if you remember, there was a terminal that we used the X-ray visor on near the entrance to this place. So I say we go down to the bottom. At the bottom, we have the terminal. So let's change the X-ray visor and interact with this. You, and here. Terminal is disengaged nearby energy shield. Terminal can no longer be used. And we actually have a map station. Very few times have you seen a proper map station in this game, but we have one now. And that reveals an additional landing site, which conveniently enough is in the location where the Federation trooper is. Good times. So, I think we've done all. Oh, we haven't quite done all we can. There's some space pirate lore right here. Our mission. Phazon was discovered 2 stellar years ago, and since that moment, command has been driven to control it all. 2 operations to be established at tremendous cost. Both have failed, thanks to the accursed hunter, Samasaran. Her Federation allies now move to secure what little Phazon remains on the planet Ether. This we cannot allow. We, the crew of the battleship Colossus, Swear to take that phase on or die trying. Interesting. So the phaser that the Federation was using for the PED device came from planet Ether. Okay, we go proceed back through this way and go back to our ship because we're going to go ahead and fly to the other location. We're getting towards the end of the episode now actually, because mainly what I wanted to do was to get the X-ray visor in this episode, then proceed. So yeah, let's go into Samus's ship and fly to the other side. So now we have this landing site in the research facility. Now I know what you're thinking. If there's no shield around the seed here, can't we just fly directly to the seed? It's not quite as simple as that. The entrance is actually blocked off by location, so we'll sort that out at another time. But for now, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please hit that notification bell if you want to keep updated on future videos, and please share this LP with your friends so we can get more people watching the LP. Thank you for watching. I've been Gen A Person. Thank you for watching this Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Goodbye.